Hello everyone, my name's sir-guinnie from Kenya, Mombasa. For the first time I'm going to do an introduction on our prepaid water meters. Prepaid cold water meters. But first of all we need to understand what a prepaid system is. A prepaid system enables the administrator to collect 100% of revenue for supplied water, thanks to the application of a modern recharge method based on a 6-digit prepaid code. A user may recharge the system via a simple SMS or internet without leaving home. In addition, the system enables to reduce the cost and save time spent on meter readings, billings, and payment collection management. The system prevents from illegal manipulation, particularly by using strong external magnetic field. The system enables the user to control water consumption and therefore to make significant water and water bill savings. We're going to analyze on how this particular meter operates. This prepaid meter operates. What is the operation description? A prepaid system for water meter is designed to calculate water consumption just like any other normal meter, but this one has a technology embedded in it. The payment for water is made in advance by purchasing a 6-digit code that enables to use a certain volume of water set by the administrator. There are 700 codes in the control unit that are written in a particular sequence. The user has to enter the codes using the keyboard in order to use a certain volume of water. After entering the correct code, the control unit sends a valve opening signal to the receiver placed inside the water meter set. This is what makes water to flow because the valve opens. The value of the signal code is defined by the administrator in advance. It may be in any water volume that is in range from 0.02 to 650 cubic meter. The water consumption is calculated on the basis of water meter indication forwarded to the electronic module by a pulse transmitter. Once the purchased credit expires, a water valve closes the water flow. The prepaid system is complemented by a so-called debit mode. A debit mode allows to continue water consumption in case primary credit expires and no possibility of purchasing another, e.g. during holidays. The debit limit is defined by the administrator in advance. It may be in any water volume that ranges from 0.02 to 10 meter cubic. To activate, the user needs to activate debit function on the control unit. What makes him or her at the same time about the primary expire. It alerts him. The system includes a free software designed for code issuing, can be installed on any computer with Windows XP or a newer system. Further code may be issued by printout, sent via SMS, or can be downloaded from the internet. What are the advantages of this particular prepaid system? We're going to calculate the advantages into two groups. One for the administrator or water supply, and another one, you as the end user. Now, for the administrator, there are no more unpaid water bills. There are no more expenses associated with data reading, printing and sending bills, and also monitoring bills. There are no risk for water theft by interrupting water's operation. Hence, the valve will cut off the water. And in case on usage of strong external magnetic field or removing the battery, automatically the valve also will close, including cutting the powers of the prepaid water system. There is no possibility of fraud because there is a necessity of entering one of the 700-digit code in a particular sequence. Now, how about you as the user? The user's advantage. One, the expenditure is controlled. It's quite easy to use. Convenience also, alright? Thanks for the possibility of purchasing codes via SMS or internet. There is no more purchasing of another credit once it expires. There is also a possibility of purchasing the volume of water depending with your own need. What are the special features of this prepaid meter? From monitoring to data management. It's impossible to fake a prepaid cards. What gives a competitive advantage over RFID and chip card systems? The battery lifetime runs for a minimum of 6 good years. And the battery is tough enough to make 700 opening and shut off operation. The credit expires and there are no possibility to buy another one. The system enables to use the debit limit set by the administrator in advance. The value of the next credit is decreased by the debit value. Finally, when the credit is about to expire or battery is low, the system sends the alert to the user immediately. Everyone, welcome once again. We're going to see at this particular moment on how a prepaid water meter works. So we've been provided by 3 items. One is a control set. 2 is the 6-digit code issued by your administrator as a credit card voucher. And finally, we have a control set here with us, and it has a simple piping connection. As you can see, there is also an arrow showing a water flow direction. On the other end, we can also see that the valve of this particular water meter set is on the close mode. So we're going to take a few steps to activate this particular water meter set to allow water to flow. How are we going to do this? First step, we're going to power on the control unit. How do we power it on? By pressing the key enter on your keyboard for 2 seconds. So on this particular control set, there is a key written enter. So once we press, as you can see, it's going to display on your screen, connect. So we wait for a few seconds to allow the connection between the this control unit and the water meter set to be established. There we go. Once the control set is on, we're going to navigate to the menu of entering this code using the key clear. So once we press the key clear, it's going to show 0005, as you can see on the display screen, which stands for the code for this particular control set. It's also indicated on this particular voucher. Second, you will see the sequence number. Finally, you will see your display showing codes. So here you're going to press enter to accept that you want to enter these particular codes. So by pressing enter, you will see 6 dashes, which you're going to enter now these particular codes that you've been provided by your administrator in order to activate the water meter set. If the water code, these particular codes are valid with the correct sequence, the control unit will show pass on your screen, which means the codes that were entered have been successfully accepted or have been merged with the 700 unit codes on your control set, which in our case it has shown. If the code provided is wrong, you will have 3 trials to enter the correct code. Otherwise, the control unit assumes that you're going to fraud, and automatically it will block immediately. Water meter receives the command and automatically opens the water meter set. As you can see, it's opening. The valve is opening. In the process of opening, this will allow water to flow. Now, let's open for water and see the measurements scroll cumulatively. Meanwhile, water is being consumed. You will be able to see the remaining meter cubic units on your control unit, which will totalize on the initial cumulative on your water meter set. Once you exhaust the voucher, the water meter will close the valve automatically. Thank you. Hello everyone. Hello viewers. Thanks for watching. I have been your host. My name's sir-guinnie from Mombasa, Kenya. If you would like to reach us, here is our contact details as displayed on your screen. You can also reach me on my private number 0723 043 We will appreciate your comments and views regarding the same. I'm personally a specialist on electromagnetic meters. Those use GCM and Wi-Fi connection, and there are those that use a Bluetooth. That's a drive-by walk-by solution. Also prepaid water meters, the one that you viewed. If you'd like to see more videos, I will send your request through our email address, marketing@redconkenya.com. We will appreciate so much. Thanks for